From WFRV TV Local 5, your local election headquarters, this is Newsmaker Sunday with your host, Tom Zaleski.
Good morning. Welcome to Newsmaker Sunday. I'm Tom Zaleski. Today we are joined by Dr. Raul Mendoza, a pulmonologist with Aurora Baycare Medical Center. Dr. Mendoza, good to have you back on the show with us. You always bring something extra to the table with your knowledge of all of this. And your Facebook postings, they continue to be some of the best information that's out there. We are headed now into the second year of this pandemic. What has changed in your mind between when we first started this whole thing and now?
Well, it has changed a lot. Number one, we know a lot more about the masking and how effective it is. We have multiple treatments available that have impacted positively the mortality. Less people are dying thanks to that. We know how to treat them better. We have access to testing more, and now we can test better, faster, and we can identify patients at risk, and then they can start receiving treatment even before they get to the hospital, with the intent of them never get to the hospital. Then, and the most important part is that the vaccines have been discovered, and now they are a reality. And finally, and most important too, is that the virus, as it happens with this virus, continues to mutate, and now we have potential dangers ahead. So all these things have happened in a matter of 1 year.
So, Doctor, is your understanding of the virus now different than what it was a year ago? Do you have a different view of it?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. If we could play what we say at that time, a lot of stress was put on contaminated surfaces, and if you receive a package, then clean it very well. If you go to the grocery store, clean very well.
Mhm.
It's important to maintain adequate hygiene and hand washing, but surfaces are the least important. The airborne transmission is the most important part, and that's why social distance, masking, adequate mask use, it's extremely important. Avoiding crowds is extremely important. And now that we have access to vaccines slowly but surely, whoever is eligible, I strongly recommend for them to receive the vaccine.
I don't think that there has ever been a person in our area beside you who has harped on the value of wearing masks. Explain why you are so adamant about that.
Well, we have science and multiple trials in different ways, done with computer and laser technology in the lab, in the community, showing how masks have reduced the transmission of the virus. And we have real life experiments that I can show you in a practical way how it has worked. Last year, for instance, by March of 2020, about 45,000 Americans had died because of the influenza virus. And well, now I think I can count with my fingers the number of Americans that have died because of influenza virus. Same mode of transmission, and now because everyone is wearing a mask, or most people, at least 75% of people in Wisconsin, the best I can tell, because people are practicing social distancing and are avoiding crowds, the numbers of influenza, and also because of the vaccine, have been driven down to zero. So masks do work.
Mhm.
And this is, if that doesn't give you an example of going from 45,000 deaths to close to zero deaths in less than 1 year, then you need to go and check what has been different. And masking has been an important part of this.
Doctor, there has been a lot of talk in just the past couple of weeks about double masking. What are your thoughts on that idea?
Well, there is no a randomized controlled trial that can tell us that double masking definitely works. However, there are some elegant studies about what is called efficiency of filtration or filtration efficiency. And so it's just common sense. You generate layers that kind of superimpose and overlap and trap the particles, the airborne particles, the droplets. And the more layers you put, the more efficient that filter will be. And so in studies in the lab, it have shown that the more layers that you put, the more efficient your filter has been. And in a recent study, it has shown that 2 or 3 layers will provide 30-40% efficiency. So yes, the more layers you add, the better. However, again, there's no randomized control trial that tell us that we need to do it. However, if you use a double mask correctly, you may prevent for that one of the 2 masks to fall below your nose. When you go to the grocery store or you go to public places, you'll notice that, unfortunately, a lot of people, they're wearing the mask half the way, and then, unfortunately, uncovering their noses. So the better fit of your mask, I think, is the most important. More than double masking is make sure that you have a proper tight fit. And then if you have access to high efficiency masks with a K94, for instance, which are commercially available, they're not healthcare related, it's better. But it's important to have a proper fit, more than the double layer. But if you want to double layer, I don't think there's any harm, and potentially there's a lot of benefit for doing that.
This mask issue, doctor, has been so divisive, especially in our state. What misconceptions are you hearing from patients about wearing masks?
Well, again, when we talked about this in late February or early March, there was not enough evidence, not enough studies in the Western literature that proved that wearing mask was efficient. And then so people use that as the data that masks don't work, and because there were very few studies. But as the pandemic has progressed and every other country has done studies on masks, and every other lab, including UW-Madison, they have done studies elegant studies in masks, and real life has shown how mask wearing decreases the transmission in real life, then we know that we have scientific base to advocate for mask wearing. Is it comfortable? No, but it does protect. It does protect people. It saves lives. Unfortunately, also, we have a bias because we cannot see the immediate effect of wearing a mask. We do not know that by wearing, we're protecting others, and we never know what's the end result of that. We never know if we were an asymptomatic carrier or if we were in the early stages of the infection, how many lives we protected. But if you see elegant studies that appear week after week in the mortality and morbidity review of the CDC, how it is transmitted in weddings and places where not mask wearing has occurred, then you realize, how wearing a mask protect others.
All right, when we come back.
So it shouldn't be divisive.
We are going to continue with Dr. Mendoza talking about some of the other strains of this virus that have been found. So please stay with us.